Today I am going to discuss about the GST rates. GST, before going to know about the rates of GST, first we should know about the brief history and development of GST. First time in 1986, Vishwanath Pratap Singh introduced the concept of mode VAT in India. In the year 2006 and 7 Union Budget delivered by P. Chidambaram, Finance Minister, announced that 2010 India will follow GST throughout the nation. But this statement was failed due to so many reasons. Few are the consent of state. It is a Herculean task for the central government to get a consent of various states, and the distribution of revenue neutral ratio, threshold limit fixation, poor IT, network setup, etc. This slide shows the structure of tax in India before the introduction of GST. Before, it is bifurcated as direct taxes and indirect tax. Direct tax again classified as income tax and wealth tax, whereas indirect tax classifications are central tax, state tax, which means that the central government empowered to levy tax on manufacturing the goods, distribution of services, and import-export. It was covered on the Act, Excise Duty, Service Tax Act, Customs Duty, whereas state government empowered with the levy of tax on the name of VAT, entry tax, luxury tax, lottery tax, etc. Whereas, after the introduction of GST in the year 2017, the total tax structure of India was changed. In indirect tax regime, it was classified as, instead of central tax, state tax, it was noted as intrastate taxes and interstate taxes. Intra-state taxes are CGST, SGST, and interstate tax are IGST. This shows the objectives of GST. The main reason behind the introduction of GST is to follow one nation, one tax system. It is a consumption-based taxation. It follows, GST follows uniform registration, GST registration, payment, ITC, etc. GST eliminate the cascading effect on indirect taxes. Cascading means tax on taxes. It reduces the tax evasion and corruption because 75% of the GST returns filed through online. It eliminates the corruptions and tax evasion. It also helps to increase the productivity, GDP increase ratio, revenue surpluses, etc. This slides clearly shows a pictorial representation about the rates of GST in India. The rates of GST are 0%, 5%, 12%, 18%, 28%. Which means that the maximum rate of indirect tax come under GST is 28%. These slides explain the number of items belongs to concerned GST slab rates. It is subject to change because every GST council meeting, the discussion was going on for shifting the product from one slab to another slab. It is the simple informations which gives knowledge for items which are belongs to different percentages of GST. 183 items. Mostly it belongs to agricultural product subject to 0% rate of GST, which means that there is no GST charged for agricultural producers, whereas 308 items attract or go on the slab of 5%, which includes few examples are branded cereals, edible oils, footwears up to 1000 rupees. 178 items go under 12% of GST, which includes butter and other fat product, pasta, diabetic foods, mobile phones, bicycles, etc. Most of the product, 517 product, comes under 18% of GST slab. It includes vinegar, marbles, paint, plywood, etc. 28 items like cement, auto part, AC, tobacco, aerated drink, high-ended cars all come under 28% slab rate of GST. Apart from these 5% of GST, there are some other percentages also follows, which are 3% of GST levied on gold, silver, semi-precious stone, jewels, accessories, etc. And 0.25% of GST is charged on diamond and other precious items. GST does not include these 6 products. In other words, it is called as the following products kept out of the scope of GST, because these products attract more percentage of tax. These products yield more tax revenue to the government. In GST, the maximum rate is only 28%, isn't it? Whereas in case of these or 6 items attract nearly more than 28%. Some of the things, which means alcohol, attract 158% of tax. The 6 items are petroleum, crude and petrol, high speed diesel, natural gases, electricity, alcohol for human consumption, aviation turbine fuel. These 6 kept out of the scope of GST. This slide also explains what are the items included in percentages of GST. 0% consumer goods including food grains, 5% means spices, mustard oils, 12% processed food, 18% soap, oil, toothpaste, refineries, which was cosmetics items, all cosmetics items, smartphones, etc. 28% white goods, car, luxury cars, pan masala, tobacco, etc. Thank you, students. I hope this slide, this presentation inculcate some of you